Yep. I'm waiting on it too. I'm ready. I can't wait till I get my first like that. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of A pluses then. So that's what I'm waiting on. Cause I'm yes, the way they play in JP is the way I prefer to want to play. Like that's the style I be like, man, I want to do that. I want to have those kind of I want those in game things. You know what I'm saying? Cause it would be insane to build. I want to build some crazy characters. Like I could like it's similar to the other last week when we played we tried out Blue Lock, right? I was going crazy when I was getting those crazy trainings and I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, just like that. Gonna start building crazy characters. Exactly. So why even super criticism? That's cool. Yeah. So they're gonna be effective for the entirety of the scenario. Trains are long. And I could do that first mile race and won it. Won't be have to deal with none of this. And she failed it. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Yeah, E-Rain. Woohoo. All right. You were gonna get medium sparks anyway, bro. With 2 mile pairs, she was gonna spark medium. So what? I need a sprint parent and I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. hmm